In this video, we're going to look at changing the default programs on your computer, on your device. So the first place we're going to go is in the bottom left. We're going to search for the control panel. Now the control panel is where we access and view our system settings. So this is where we might want to change really any of the base settings that are involved with the devices running. So we're going to go to programs. And in programs, you'll see default programs. We're going to change these. So we're going to select default programs. And the first option, set your default programs. Now for here, we can choose the default apps. So if I am going to click reply to an email, what do I want to use? For many staff, they're using Outlook, so you might want to change the default app if you're a staff member to Outlook. Students and some other staff, like myself, like to use Gmail, so our default email link will be Google Chrome because Gmail gets opened in Google Chrome. Some people might like to change their music player. You might change it to iTunes. If you're using iTunes, that might be your base player. So when you open up a music track or a music link, it'll open in iTunes. Video player, I like to use VLC because I find that it just goes across all of my uploads. But the base one, like the default one, will generally be Windows Media Player. If you download QuickTime, you might like to use QuickTime as your video player. Now, this is the one where the default will always be Internet Explorer, and you might need to come into your control panel to make sure it becomes Google Chrome, your web browser. So if a teacher emails you a link to something or to a website and you click on that, because Internet Explorer might be your default web browser, it will open in Internet Explorer, and you're probably going to want it to open in Google Chrome. So that's where I would select that. And quite simply, that's how we change our default apps.